have such a really exciting video for you guys today. So I saw my best melon, my best friend Sasha from Sasha Alsberg over on A Book Utopia on YouTube. She did this book recommendations video, and I love giving book recommendations, but she had this really cool idea where you recommend books if you like certain other books. So it's if you like this, ... then you'd like this. Do you get the gist? So I've picked out some books that I really think you guys should find out more about, so I can kind of recommend them to you a bit better, but compare them to books that you possibly read before, so you can kind of get a feel of where I'm going with these recommendations. So starting off, you guys always hear me talk about this book, The Witches of Glass Castle by Gabriella Lepore, and I always say to you that it's about a girl and a boy, brother and a sister, who find out they're witches and go to a school to learn to enhance their abilities, because not only can they do spells, but they all have a special individual ability, which is really cool. And it's about going there and having these family dramas and, you know, coming into your powers and how are you coping and things like that. And the thing is, the only book I can really recommend it to at this moment in time is Half Bad. It's less dark than Half Bad, but still it's on the same par about, you know, somebody finding out about their powers, they're finding out that they're witches and trying to cope with it in a kind of split society as well. So if you liked Half Bad by Sally Green, then I think you'd really like The Witches of Glass Castle by Gabriella Lepore. So you should definitely go and check this book out if you like this book. Or if you don't like this book, still check this book out. Or yeah, vice versa. Really awesome reads. I actually recommend both of them. Links both down for these on Book Depository if you want to buy them. Oh. So guys, if you like the book Divergent by Veronica Roth, then you would really like Branded by Abby Kettner and Missy Kalakrisky. Emotionally butchered it again. So obviously Divergent is about Triss and her journey through these different factions and things like that, and it's kind of in this desolate dystopian world. Well, Branded is equally awesome. It's about this girl who becomes branded. That means that she is accused of a crime that she hasn't committed. She is accused of the crime of lust, and she gets put in this place called the Hole, where she is guarded by somebody, and it's like there's like murders there. It's like a really dangerous place to live in. People will kill you, people will hurt you, and there's this kind of romance building between her protector, her guard, and her, and it's just awesome. A very cool dystopian read. Very emotional dystopian read, just like this one. So if you liked Divergent, I really think you'd like this one. You always hear me talk about this one, and I hope that comparing it to Divergent kind of gives you a better feel of what it's about, what kind of mood you're going to feel when reading it. So awesome, guys. Awesome! So a lot of you have been hearing me talk about The Red Queen recently, but if you liked The Red Queen, then you're gonna love The Young Elites by Marie Lu. They are similar in the way that there's a split society, some people with powers, for example in this one they're called The Young Elites, and this one they are either Silver Blood. And it's about a girl finding out that she is a Young Elite, and it's about a girl finding out that she actually has the powers of a Silver Blood, yet she's Red Blood. And it's that journey in a kind of like fantastical sci-fi kind of world. So these books are definitely awesome. I loved The Young Elites. I read it in like a day. The same with Red Queen, I read it in a day. So I suggest you go and check these books out, because if you like this one, you'll love this one, and if you love this one, you're gonna love this one. Awesome reads, links down below for Book Depository. Also, Hunger Games, one of the biggest books out there. My destroyed, broken copy. Anybody feel free to send me new copies. And if you like this one, you're gonna really love Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott. I'm currently reading Salt and Stone, which is the second book, which is equally incredible. But obviously this one is about Katniss, Peeta, well, going into the Hunger Games. This one is about a girl, Tella, who gets entered into a race, the Brimstone Bleed, to find a cure, to win a cure for her ill brother. But the catch is, in this race, you're putting through 4 different terrains, 2 weeks each terrain. Terrain's a food, isn't it? What's awesome is they have these things called Pandora, so before they even get into the race, their kind of ticket is they've got to, in the real world, before they even get to the Brimstone Bleed, they've got to run and they've got to go get these eggs. They don't know if that's what they're getting, but they've got to, they find these eggs, and in the eggs hatches out a Pandora, and a Pandora is like kind of like an enhanced animal that's going to help you throughout the race. So awesome Pokemon-y Hunger Games feel. And obviously Hunger Games, if you like this, you're going to love this, and if you love this, then you're going to love this, but I think everybody's read this, so if you read this, read this, it's really good. And now, like Sasha, it's really hard to compare all books to something else, and 2 books stood out to me as those that you just can't kind of compare due to its uniqueness, and I think that's in itself awesome, because a book being unique is extremely cool, and you need unique books, but then again it's hard to be like, you know, to gain your trust and be like, guys, read this book, it's like no other, you're gonna love it, because you have nothing to compare it to. I can't say to you, oh, it's gonna be like The Hunger Games, which you know you've loved, or it's gonna be like Divergent, which you know you've loved. So it's kind of like taking a chance on, you know, if I recommend a book and I say like, you know, it's like nothing I've ever read before, it's, you know, you're less likely to be like, oh, I'm going to read that, because you're going to like, well, am I going to like it, am I not? Can I compare it to anything? So, a book which I have with this one is Dreamwalkers by Corrine Davies. This is such a unique novel. Like, it's a paranormal urban fantasy about people that can walk in their dreams. They go to this kind of dreamscape and they walk. Yet mashed in here is like witches, magic, thrilling, like murders. It's kind of like just a mixture of everything, and it's so unique in that aspect that so many different genres come together to blend into one amazing novel. So yeah, Dreamwalkers is definitely one of those, and it's annoying because I want people to read it so I can rave to them about it with them, because you know when you want to fangirl over things. For example, if you read Divergent, you know there's a huge audience to fangirl with. Like, oh my gosh, 4 is so hot and things like that, you know? But it's hard with Dreamwalkers because I need some of you guys to read it so I can fangirl with you, because I need to get things off my chest. So yeah, this book is extremely unique, and I'm going to pull out a few other unique ones. Another unique one is the Arcadia Awakens series by Kai Meier. This is all about shapeshifters, about a girl moving from New York to their family home in Italy, I believe. I have read it, I just have forgot. And she's immersed in this world of shapeshifters, and turns out all the people on her side of the family can shapeshift into one type of animal, and all the people from another family, which is kind of their enemies, can shapeshift into something. And it's a romance, like a very Juliet romance, Romeo and Juliet. I suppose you could say then you can compare it to Romeo and Juliet, but then again, Romeo and Juliet can't turn themselves into different animals. And again, with Silent Echo, like Sasha said, it's an extremely unique book. You could say, oh, it's like Percy Jackson, or you like this, but just that's only because of the mythology aspect. None of these books are focused on a mythological creature that when it sings a siren and you get hypnotised. And this book again deals with such dark aspects as well, like domestic abuse, yet sorts out in such a beautiful way, because obviously, like for me, domestic abuse is very close to my heart. The victims of domestic abuse are very close to my heart, and through personal experience, and I feel like when reading this book, it was so refreshing to read that aspect and watch it come out in a kind of magical way and get fixed. As you know, when you ever go through problems in your life and you think, oh, if only I had this power, or if only I could do this to fix that. Well, this book is brilliant, and it's like a release for yourself. It's about a girl who's a siren. So just unique books, guys, unique books. What can I say? So there you have it. There's my rant about books being able to compare to others and unique books. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find some of these books interesting. I'd love to see if you bought any. I'd love to see if you've read any of them. That'd be really awesome. I'll leave you the book depository links down below if you want free shipping from there. If not, go over to Amazon, because I know on some cases Amazon can make cheaper prices, so make sure you definitely check your prices before getting any books in the future. I always tell myself that, because I always buy myself books and think, I could have saved myself like £2 on another site. So definitely always check the prices of your books, and also definitely comment down below, letting me know what you thought about this video, and giving it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you want me to do more recommends, because there's a lot of books I could recommend, yet again there's a lot of books I couldn't compare. But yes, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye!